meet animal rescuer and founder Neeri Naidoo, who chats to us about her organization called the Phoenix Animal Care and Treatment Center, who assists with animals and their owners within the community. Welcome to the Loft, Neeri.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Oh my goodness, Neeri, who is that bundle of joy who is on your lap resting so comfortably?
Well, she's quite a big bundle of joy. Her name is Crumpet, and she's a rescue dog, rescued by PACT. She's been with us since 2012.
Oh, Neeri and Crumpet, it is an honor to have you both on Afternoon Express. Now let's talk about your organization and the work that you do with animals.
Okay, so PACT was founded in March of 2012. We saw a need in our community to help abandoned animals, stray animals. Our core mandate is to sterilize, because we believe by sterilizing, we reduce the number of unwanted, abused, and neglected animals. So that's one of our core values and what we do the most. But we do rescue and we rehabilitate and we rehome. And since March of 2012, we've done just close to 30,000 animals. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, Neeri, is that the number of animals you've been able to take care of since you've been operating?
Close to 30,000. This includes animals that we've taken out from their circumstances and we've rehabilitated them and rehomed. These are also animals that we run part of our township program, which is where we go to households where people are very underprivileged and they sometimes don't have food or electricity for themselves. We've taken on the care of the animals then in terms of food and treatment. And it also includes part of our feeding programs in terms of feral cat colonies, etc.
Talk to us about the type of assistance you're providing to these animals. And talk to us about some of the success stories you've encountered.
So we've done quite a lot of successful stories. The ones that stand out the most for me is a little dog named Rex. Rex was basically, we suspect that his leg was broken by his owner when he attacked a bird. And so he was a little Yorkie cross doggy, and we thought we needed to put him down, but we amputated the leg, and he lives quite a happy, long life. And then there's another dog named Tila. She came to us completely emaciated, skin and bone. When we offered her food, we had never seen any dog eat food. She was like this close to just eating the bowl as well. But if you look at her now, she's so plump and healthy, and it's just knowing that you've got them out of those situations and you've given them the life that they deserve, and to see them so happy, it just made everything so worthwhile.
Neeri girl, on that note, I think that you deserve to give yourself a pat on the back, and everyone who is there at the Phoenix shelter helping out in a more desperate way, giving a voice to those who don't have a voice. Now, you've already touched quite briefly on your sterilization, and you as an organization are pro-life, but you're also pro-quality of life. Please may you elaborate on this for us.
So when we get every single animal that comes through the door, we always treat each animal as if they were our own. So the decisions that we make for them are very much based on the decisions we would make for our own pets. But before that happens, we always give them a fair chance. And so we have animals that come into our shelter that they come in with cancer or they come in needing an amputation. I mean, I have a dog that has no eyes. So long as their quality of life is not affected, and so long as they're going through chemo and they're still happy and, you know, they still want to live, we continue. But there always comes a time where you have to make a decision, because quality of life is what it's all about. And so that's what we mean. We are pro-life, but we're more pro-quality of life.
Well, I can only imagine that it's a very difficult decision that you guys have to face whilst you do the incredible work that you do. But to make a difference, you also have to, it comes with a whole lot of responsibility. So thank you so much and your incredible team for making those tough decisions and making the incredible change to the lives that are vulnerable. Now, you have started a feeding scheme to help the animal owners as well. Why did you feel compelled to do this?
It's just everyone's taken such a hard knock ever since, the lockdown has happened. And we've seen families lose their jobs, and they were already struggling on minimum wage. So when they were hit with now they have to stay at home and they can't work anymore, they had no food for themselves, leave alone food to feed their pets. So when we started going around and we started feeding animals, we saw that there was such a great need to help these families. And so we decided to start fundraising for hampers. And what we actually do is we go out and we give approximately between 200 and 300 hampers every month, but we have a meal guide inside. So we make sure that we explain to them how to utilize that hamper for 30 meals for a family of 5. So we know that they sort it out for the month, and then we also provide their cats and their dogs with enough food for the month. And so we know we've done something bigger than just going in and feeding the animals. We've now enabled the family to feed themselves, and it gives them time to try to think about what they could do next month. So we're hoping that we can make a difference.
You know, Neeri, throughout this entire show this Monday, we are focusing on the family structure and how much of a vital part animals and pets are within this family structure. So the fact that you guys have decided to go above and beyond just helping the pets and helping the actual families that house the pets is truly incredible and truly speaks to the message of today's entire show. Now, what word of encouragement do you have for others who see your work and want to try and follow in your footsteps and help their fellow South Africans?
So I think that, very often we see things that we want to change, but we think we're just one person. I think that we don't have to be a collective unit to make a difference. If each one of us reaches out to just one person or one animal, we can make the difference. And to those people that are currently struggling, there's always hope. And if you got through today, you'll get through tomorrow. Take it one day at a time.
Advising us to take it one day at a time, South Africa. That is Neeri Naidoo out there in the Phoenix Treatment and Care Centre, helping these dogs to get rehabilitated and in turn rehabilitating an entire community. Thank you so much for joining us on Afternoon Express. Cheers.
Bye.
Now, South Africa, are you touched by Neeri's story and you also want to lend a helping hand? Head over to our Afternoon Express website, afternoonexpress.co.za, and you can find out all those details as to how you can lend a hand.